For you right now that I'm showing you is 2 ounces of cream cheese, and I also have 2 cups of sharp shredded cheddar. There is a 1.5 cups and a half a cup put aside. I have 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, some butter flavored cooking spray, though you can use any flavored cooking spray you have on hand. Mine just happened to be butter flavored. I have half a teaspoon kosher salt, 2 teaspoons of mustard. I have some 1/4 teaspoon freshly ground black pepper and 1/8 teaspoon of garlic powder. And I'm going to spray my pan and get it ready. I have an 8x8 glass baking dish, and I'm preheating my oven to 375 degrees. And I have broken down my florets from my head of cauliflower, and I don't want to make them too small because I don't want them to get lost in the sauce, but I put them in water, and on a medium heat I boil them, and while they're boiling, I'm going to prepare the sauce. So here's how I prepare the sauce. I take the 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, and I put that in my saucepan on medium-high heat, or medium heat, whichever you're comfortable with. You don't want to scorch or burn your sauce. Keep that in mind. So you're going to want to keep stirring this as you're making it. To the heavy whipping cream, you then want to add your 2 ounces of cream cheese. And as you saw me just drop my cream cheese in there. And to that, my 2 teaspoons of mustard. You can use Dijon mustard, or you can use like French's yellow mustard. Doesn't have to be French's, but whatever you choose. Here is my half teaspoon of kosher salt. You can salt yours to taste or omit it altogether. There's my 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper and my 1/8 teaspoon of garlic powder. And I'm going to stir that together really, really well and try to melt that cream cheese down. And I just keep it going and just keep incorporating the seasonings and the cream cheese and the heavy whipping cream and the mustard all together. You saw me lower the flame a little bit. Again, like I said, you don't want to scorch your sauce. It will not taste good. So now I just keep stirring it around. And then to this mixture, I'm going to add my first 1.5 cups of shredded sharp cheddar cheese. You can use sharp cheddar, mild cheddar, or just say cheddar. I'm not sure. There's Happy Farms from Aldi's makes a cheddar that's shredded. I used that, I believe, in this particular recipe, and it was delicious. So there you see me putting the 1.5 cups of the shredded cheddar into the sauce, and I just continue to stir it, and you'll start to see the sauce take on that beautiful orange cheddar color from that cheese. And I just keep stirring it until it's all incorporated and it's well melted. You're not going to see any clumps in it whatsoever. So I just keep stirring and stirring. And pretty much that's it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the flame once I get it nice and melted all together. And you'll see me turn off the flame. And then what I do is I go over to my cauliflower that should be cooked right now. You don't want to overcook it, but you don't want to undercook it. I take my cauliflower out and I put it in a colander and I drain it really well, and then I transfer it onto some paper towels to try to remove some more of the moisture and the water from it. You want it to be as dry as you possibly can so that your cheese sauce will stick to it. Then you want to reheat your cheese sauce and add your cauliflower to it. See me adding it to my pot. And then I'm mixing it around really well, but I'm being careful while I'm turning it so that I'm not breaking down my pieces of cauliflower, because you really don't want small little florets. You want them to stay sort of the size that you see they are here in the video. Just kind of get them coated pretty good. And then you're going to transfer them to your glass baking dish. Sauce and all, just pour it down into the baking dish. And then kind of, you know, distribute it in there nice and evenly across the whole baking dish. And once you get all your sauce out of your pot into your baking dish, then you want to take that reserved half a cup of sharp cheddar and you want to sprinkle it evenly all over the top. Just give it a nice generous sprinkling of cheese all over the top. And then you want to place this in the middle of your oven, which should have been preheating at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's it. This is what you get. You want to watch it because all ovens are different, but you might like it a little bit more browned. So enjoy, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and thanks for watching. Please